If you're considering the Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob for your stargazing adventures, you're in the right place. Because today, I'll reveal everything you need to know before you buy. But here's what surprised me. This popular Dobsonian telescope, priced at $629 with a respectable 4.2-star rating on Amazon, isn't all smooth sailing. While it promises bright, bold views and an affordable deep sky experience, there are some drawbacks and quirks that might make you think twice. So, don't reach for your wallet just yet. Let me give you the honest, complete picture on what this scope delivers and where it falls short. Stick around because by the end, you'll know exactly if this classic light bucket is the right first telescope for you or if there's something better. Let's start by talking about who this telescope is because knowing that makes a huge difference in whether it's a winner or a miss for you personally. The Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob is aimed primarily at beginner and intermediate amateur astronomers. It's perfect for someone who wants to dive into the night sky with a large aperture that can gather plenty of light, 78% more than its smaller siblings, without breaking the bank. If you're fascinated by faint nebulae, star clusters, or even galaxies, this scope's 8-inch parabolic primary mirror with highly reflective borosilicate quartz coating is built for those deep sky objects. Plus, if you enjoy manually finding your targets using a star chart instead of relying on electronics, you'll connect deeply with this classic light bucket design. Imagine unlocking the universe's secrets with a scope designed by John Dobson himself, the guy who revolutionized amateur astronomy with accessible, DIY-friendly telescopes. But here's the twist. While the Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob's promise of high-quality optics and bright views is indeed backed up by its specs, its design and functionality introduce some challenges that beginners might find frustrating. Let's dig into those details, but first, a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why did the astronomer break up with the telescope? It just wasn't his type. Now back to business. One of the greatest strengths of this telescope is its giant 200mm aperture paired with fully multi-coated mirrors, boasting 94% reflectivity. This means when you look through the eyepieces, two are included, 10mm and 25mm super wide-angle. You get bright, sharp, and impressive views of the night sky. The parabolic primary mirror ensures better focus, reducing pesky spherical aberrations common to cheaper scopes. This model's maximum focal length is 1200, ideal for crisp planetary and deep sky views alike. Another clever innovation is the proprietary tension control handles, patented hardware that lets you adjust how freely the telescope moves across the sky. This is supposed to let you pan smoothly without the entire telescope sliding out of control or sticking stubbornly. Complementing that, steel ball bearings and Teflon azimuth bearings promise smooth and stable movement, at least on paper. The lightweight design is also a plus. When fully assembled, this Dob weighs just 45 pounds total, making it more portable than many similarly sized scopes. It's easy to see why this could appeal to amateurs eager for serious viewing without lugging around a small planet. However, and here's where the problems sneak in, many users have reported that despite the tension control handle and bearings, the scope's movement isn't as smooth or balanced as advertised. Some buyers say the balance feels off, requiring constant retightening to avoid drifting off object. This is especially noticeable when using heavier eyepieces or the included 9x50 straight-through finder scope. It's like the scope has selective moonwalk mode, gliding perfectly only when it feels like it. Like a clunky dance partner, the rocker box mount is a basic design. It works well in theory, but for newcomers, setting it up perfectly can be tricky. Plus, without computerized tracking, finding faint objects relies purely on manual star hopping, which can be frustrating in areas with light pollution or hazy skies. If you're someone who prefers to plug in and let the telescope do the work, this traditional Dobsonian might feel primitive. But on the flip side, if you enjoy learning the night sky and appreciate retro charm, This simplicity can be a joy. Here's a second joke to keep spirits high. Why don't astronomers throw good parties? Because they can't plan it. Okay, maybe not their best orbit, but let's push forward. Accessory-wise, Skywatcher has admittedly been generous. The package comes complete with a 2-inch Crayford-style focuser, which is a real treat since you can use a wide range of eyepieces, including the standard 1.25-inch ones, via the included adapter. Most beginner scopes skimp on this, so having a beefy focuser signals a quality build. The 9x50 finder scope is bright and straightforward, perfect for initial alignments. The included eyepieces also cover a good range of magnification, letting you start exploring right away without expensive extras. So why the mixed feelings around the product? Many reviewers praise the optics and build quality, but caution about the mount stability and the learning curve. At a price of $629, it positions itself as a mid-range telescope. For that money, you expect rock-solid performance. While it delivers stunning images thanks to its aperture and mirror coatings, the mechanical and setup quirks could leave beginners scratching their heads or needing to invest time tinkering. It's a telescope that asks for patience in exchange for rewards. Now, let's talk a bit about the user experience. Because what good is a telescope if you don't enjoy your nights under the stars? Setting up the Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob is straightforward, thanks to its simple design. The tube and rocker box separate easily for transport, but you'll want at least one other person to help carry it since 45 pounds isn't something you want to awkwardly lug solo after dark. The manual focus is smooth because of the Crayford focuser, but you'll often find yourself adjusting frequently when switching targets or eyepieces. The tension control handles make a difference but aren't a perfect solution to inevitable balance tweaks. And while the Teflon bearings glide nicely over the azimuth rotation, you might find a slight stickiness or wobble over uneven ground. Despite these mechanical hiccups, the views make it worthwhile, provided you're willing to embrace the old-school way of doing things. Imagine catching Orion's nebula glowing vividly through an 8-inch aperture, or seeing Jupiter's cloud bands and 4 Galilean moons crisp and bright. The Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob excels at delivering these kinds of visual treats in the right hands. Here's a little starry humor before we continue. Why did the star break up with the moon? It needed space. All right, back to the scope. To sum up, the Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob is a modern homage to John Dobson's visionary light buckets. It offers an impressive optical package, excellent mirror coatings, and a user-friendly focuser, all wrapped in a simple but functional design. It's a telescope built for those who appreciate manual navigation and learning the sky by heart. That said, if you're looking for instant smooth tracking, computerized go-to-features, or a flawlessly balanced mount, this isn't going to be your first choice. You'll want to be ready for some manual adjustments and to hone your observing skills. Here's my honest recommendation for who should buy it. If you're new to astronomy but patient, eager to learn, or upgrading from a smaller scope, this telescope is a fantastic way to get started without paying designer prices. If you love the DIY, hands-on experience that Dobson himself promoted, you'll find real joy here. But if you want plug-and-play convenience or plan to travel a lot with your scope, consider a lighter or computerized alternative. Before I let you go, here's one final observation. The Skywatcher Classic 200P Dob has a lot of character and charm, like a classic car. It may need some fine-tuning and patience, but once you're rolling, it delivers an unbeatable starscape viewing experience that many modern scopes envy. And after all, astronomy is about the journey as much as the destination. If you want the best price and to see the latest deals, check the link in the description. You won't regret getting your own piece of old-school charm and new-school optics with this venerable Dobsonian. Prepare yourself to unplug, step outside, and look deeper into the universe than ever before. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more honest reviews and astronomy gear insights. Clear skies and happy stargazing.